feel you.
Traveling to other worlds has been my passion since I did just that myself. Well, not exactly. I didn't hop through a portal and go to a world with a bunch of goblins and magical creatures and stuff, but I did hop on a plane and head over to Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is where I grew up after the age of 11. That's basically the same thing, right? My name is Julia Whitmer, and I'm an adult missionary kid and a speculative fiction author with a special love for young adult and middle grade fantasy. I've been writing for as long as I can remember. I even used to force my older sister to sit down at our big desktop computer and write down my stories for me because I simply could not tell my stories, but I also didn't know how to spell or write or type anything. So I started taking my writing a little more seriously when I moved overseas and used it as an outlet to really understand the new world that I had entered into and to grow closer to God. I decided to put my passion for God and the world that He created into creating my own stories and writing along with Him. I like to create stories that tackle the struggle of living in a world that's laden with sin, while still seeing the beauty and the wonder that God created within it. I published my first story at 16 in the form of a novella called The Wilted Willow, and my lovely friends and supporters enjoyed it so much that they encouraged me to republish an updated, longer version called A Wilted Willow Revised and Updated Edition, which I published in, I believe it was 2020. Then, most recently, I published my first middle grade fantasy novel, Ophelia Brown and the Unseen, and it's the first in a series. If you enjoy fantasy as much as I do, I would love to share that with you on this channel as I talk about writing and reading and enjoying these stories, as well as the one who created stories and life in the first place. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to getting to know you better. Bye!